North America. Wait, ECS North America, that's probably the right order to say that. And we have a bunch of maps coming up. But there is actually potentially a problem. You guys probably read it on the notification at the bottom of the page. It said players are experiencing internet issues. There's DDoS. That's what it means. It means there's DDoS, Janko, Complexity aren't being DDoS, but Optic are. Dan. I know, right? It's ridiculous, isn't it? But this is ridiculous because specifically because Optic might lose because they're getting wrecked by DDoS.
So you want to say that Complexity might actually win a game?
Exactly. They got pretty ruined yesterday by SK. So Pat's redemption is at hand. And here we train first. Actually, train seemingly, for me, was always a pretty nice map for Complexity. Out of all the maps, they don't have the deepest map pool, but that was definitely one of the maps that they're quite good on. But that said, Optic are awesome there. So I don't know what to expect because we don't know exactly how much Optics is going to be affected, whether their ping is going to be 50 or 800 for 3 rounds, or maybe it's going to be fine for a half. Who knows? Who knows? So well, I guess we're just waiting really for the players to accept their fate and say, we're ready for this horrible experience. But they want to soldier on. We will soldier on as well, yeah?
Yes, we will.
That's true. It's hard to do analysis when you... So, okay, let's ignore that there's a problem, right? Between these two teams regarding any internet issues or anything like that. Where do you put Optic and Complexity? Because obviously Optic are a stronger team. Complexity are obviously the underdogs. But what are the winning conditions here for Complexity?
Optic lags throughout the game.
well, Janko. well, aside from the lag, is there hope for this team?
There's always hope, Dan.
Because Optic are, I would say, like a top 3 team in the league, at
jokes
least.
aside, Complexity, even though they got crushed by SK, didn't look as bad. Just that they would lose pistols, not get their economy going, and then make small mistakes in getting map control or clearing out certain parts of the map. As Optic decides to go for a B-Rush, then.
They are running and gunning. dephh is able to get a quick couple picks, which is going to be pretty annoying for Optic, but the bomb plant is secured. That means round 3 AKs most likely. And poor Tarik is just standing here wondering, what do I do? It's like he's playing Left 4 Dead at the moment. He's being swarmed by zombies, but he's actually not zombies.
Dan. That's what he does.
Counter-Strike, and he does die. He does die. How are your grapes, Janko? Janko's eating grapes.
That is not true. I am watching the game and casting, which is not even my primary role, Dan, but that's what I am. Versatile.
You're a flexible player. You can do all the roles.
Calling me a player?
Yes. We're a team. We're players of a team.
You would be my sidekick, Dan.
What, I would flash you in?
Yeah.
Would I?
You would be my support.
Am I flashing you in?
You would be dropping me and playing with a pistol.
Oh, man.
But we would win, Dan, and that's all that matters in the end.
Right. I don't know if I can accept that reality, that identity.
Well, if you were playing Quake, I would be dropping you stuff, but...
Yeah. You just need to stay out of the way with Quake.
Armors.
Yeah, you just have to not die, basically.
I would hold the armor for you, Dan, as you would hold the door for me.
I'll find a position for you to just basically go AFK on, and hopefully not spawn. But speaking of Counter-Strike once again, this is just one of those save rounds here for Optic. They're trying to get some damage done. Obviously, they did get the bomb down, so they are conserving their monies so they can get the AKs in the next round. But they're actually doing some damage here. Oh my god, what on earth was that? Okay, 2 versus 4 all of a sudden. Complexity, they are maybe losing this round at this rate. dephh is searching desperately for the players on the B-bomb side that he is aware could possibly be here. Gets caught in the side. Timing. Hashtag timing. And now Ape has to save the day. 1 versus 4. A couple guns picked up here by the Optic players. And the bomb is now ticking away. There's no kit for Ape at the moment. Does find Tarik, however. It feels like there's a lot of indecision here for Ape as well, though. Unsure as to how exactly to attack this situation.
And he has no idea where the opposing players might be, so it seems like he's decided to go for a save. And Complexity lose 2 pistols, no armor.
A save here is, like, in his position, it must have been a very hard pill to swallow, considering the fact that there's 3 players left alive for Optic. They're going to pick up 2 rifles. And he's going to have to say, well, we've lost this round. We have lost this round. Although Rush actually would die, I guess he was trying to prevent any sneaky ninjas. And 1-1 will be the score. So Optic, I guess we haven't seen too much jitter. So they seem to be okay. You can see Tarik is okay. Well, it's a little bit weird. Tarik's all over the place, but other players seem to be okay. So this might be all right for Optic. Fingers crossed for them.
I think we'll have to wait and see how it goes, but
Tarik even gets himself the first kill, so trade will come in from Android as the chaos ensues on the bomb site. Mixwell, he decides that Rush must die. Rush must have been a traitor or something. A double agent, he's been discovered, and he's been dealt with. So there you go. Optic Gaming able to close the round down. 3 players left alive, and their money is just outrageous. All of a sudden, outrageous, considering that they were saving when they won that round. They picked up 2 rifles in it. So yeah, they're in a pretty good spot, Janko.
cruise control. That's how it looks like, Dan, for Optic right now.
This is an amazing map for them. I mean, I think this is the map where we first saw that Mixwell was godly, and it was partly just because the entire team has an affinity for this map.
Yeah, I think their best maps are probably Train, Cobble. That's where they can, you know, have a good game against top-tier opposition as well. Cash, to an extent, as well.
Kaish.
Yes.
Kaish. So, AWP onto Surreal. This is what he was always meant to do. Now Whitmer
Glass
is
cannon,
no longer...
though.
Sorry?
Glass cannon.
Yes, that's correct. He has no Kevlar. He is naked. He is a naked nudist. We have dephh pushing B. What can he find? Close behind the smoke. Gets eliminated immediately by Tarik. Tarik wants to jump in, but he's lagging all over the place. I wonder if he's actually warping. I wonder actually if he's going to have like some spots where he can like time it so he like peaks a choke point and he's just warping and teleports into the bomb site. That would be funny to see, but Android is able to clear out the push initially here as the T's start to make their way in. Mixwell and NAF are the only ones left alive. The bomb is down at the moment, but it will be collected shortly. A minute left, so there's no rush. He's dead. Android and Ape repositioning somewhat, trying to go for very safe positions as they allow Optic to make their move first, and that will be the A bomb site. So we will have Android coming in from PopDog. Now, hopefully the timing works out well for Complexity and they can both peek together. Android just barely making it over there. Ooh, the smoke. This is very interesting. Oh yeah, he heard the flash, the pop flash actually connect with NAF. That is quite hilarious. And there's just enough time to get the defuse in as well. So pretty interesting 2v2.
It was interesting, as it tends to be, Dan. In an ECS, things get interesting. But yeah, good job by Complexity to manage to clutch the round. They desperately needed that one.
And Android, I would say, is probably their best player. So in a lot of the matches I've seen, his rifling is often pretty hot. That is quite fortunate for Ape. The pop flash connecting with the guy hiding in the smoke. Otherwise, he probably dies there. Anyway, the 3-2 scoreline is what we're looking at the moment. As another buy and store here. Optic, they want to walk in. They want to walk in and abuse what is likely what they perceive as their skill advantage in the open engagements. Android has something to say about it, though he does get traded in the end. We'll have a bunch of just chaos here, absolute chaos. dephh, last man standing here, wildly spraying for Mixwell, long range. Mixwell with a very good angle with the AWP. dephh has no choice but to go for challenges. And the flank is slowly but surely making its way over there. Somehow dephh kills Mixwell though. And he's going to go for the reposition. Madness.
Both players are low. I mean, there is a chance for him, and also the repositioning is a good call. They're probably not going to expect him there, but still he needs to somehow get 2 kills in quick succession. And rush kills. It's like Optic, they're known, one of their go-to strats is that outer rush. So in that case, you need to have the protocol, so to speak, as CT. How are you going to, what is each player doing in case of a rush? You need to know who's covering what. Otherwise, it's just pure chaos. And the T is seeing as how it's a set execute. They know exactly what to do, where everyone's looking, and yeah, it looked like Complexity weren't exactly ready for that one.
And now they're on the eco. It's a sad state of affairs. A very sad state of affairs. Basically standing there waiting to die. Optic doing the right thing, combining their forces so they can make the play in together, not isolating one another, which we've seen too much of today, even from the likes of NIP, actually. Once perfect in their anti-ecos. Now we saw a little bit of weakness for NIP earlier today.
It's just more fun chasing kills.
That's
and
true.
You know they only have pistols. But the question is, do you want to win the game then? Or do you want to fun around?
Fun around. Yeah, I remember one thing I had to learn actually in when I was playing a lot was it was like very easy to not have 100% discipline, but you need to you needed in practice matches that you like be grinding every day. But I discovered as well like how useful it was to like get that mindset that you always need to do it just to have that extra concentration or level of concentration so that you can have more discipline in the matches that count. Because if you have ever any like complacency or lapse of focus and you give edges away, even because whenever you think you're winning and you start giving edges away, that is always going to be something your opposition can come back and take advantage of later on. Or for example, something as simple as the edge of, as we saw in Dust 2, NIP got loads of money from having some clean rounds. In the last round, they can buy 5 orbs. That gave them a kill for free as the players crossed the gap. And that's like another small edge that, you know, maybe if you're not super optimal, you're not actually going to get. So it all counts.
Good point.
It's also always nice to just completely crush your opponents and make them feel like there's no way in. That's also nice as well.
It's also nice how mixwell said he's going to move away from opping. Of course, still ops every single map all the time for his team.
I wonder if it's just like a train T-side thing. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. There's 2 maps with these teams. So dephh, has he got it in him? Do you believe?
No.
Do you believe in UKCS? Because I don't.
Definitely not.
Yeah, me too. I know our Observer does.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't think even he does at this point. After the death of his skins, rest in peace, UKCS, all hope died. All hope died. When players have to go to Complexity, I mean to an NA team from UK, you know it's rough then. You know it's rough.
It's bad times.
Obviously, we would always want to make a domestic team. Seems like they don't believe that there's a point.
No possibility. There must be talent lurking there somewhere. Some
dark corner.
Some sick talent. We'll see. I guess the time will tell. It is a bit worrying how weak the UK scene is, but never mind. And moving forwards, Surreal back on the AWP, where you want him to be. And we have mixwell on the AWP, as well as you mentioned, Janko, still on the AWP, looking for the pick. And you talked earlier about how the picking can be, how awkward it can be for you as an AWPer there. Do you look high? Do you look low? Do you look left? Do you look right? Loads of spots to be AWPed from. And we saw it just there, really. Nice
angle, though. He was boosted, I think, on top of site. So he was on top of that silo. That's not something you would expect as a T AWPer.
Ooh, NAF goes for a play out of Pop Dog. Can't get the kill. Almost gets the kill, though. 23 health for Surreal. Smoke goes down as well, so that's the time to go in. And looks like Optic are really coming back into this one, making those solid plays into the A bomb site. They got the bomb site now. But Janko, you need a bomb as well.
You do then. That is very helpful. if you want to win the round. Is Ape going to see it? Oh, he
Oh
doesn't
my
see
god.
it. His back is turned. Come on. What? Radar? He had to have seen it on the radar.
Maybe his team told him.
Oh. Peekaboo. Oh god. That's so awkward.
Okay, this suddenly got weird.
Suddenly.
Okay, it was always a little bit weird.
Mind games. Oh, gotta get down the ladder, bro.
He's got this. It's gonna be very tough for Surreal, considering that, like, where on earth do you look? This is like one of the hardest bomb sites in the game. When in a situation like this, because you have to peek very deep as a CT, and it's very easy, and minor adjustments can be made for the T to reposition and stay safe. Basically, it's just impossible almost in some spots.
And he has an op and no kit.
Yep.
And no idea of where NAF might be, so not looking good for Surreal here.
There you go, easy finish, and the orb collected by NAF as well. A pretty good save if you consider that. So they lost mixwell pretty much straight away. It was a nice save by them, so they didn't get completely wrecked. The thing is as well that was nice is that they showed that they were able to make the play into some map control after they lost their picking player. Because some teams, like, they double down on the picks. Like, oh my god, we lost our picking guy.
Calm down, man.
Let's risk going 5 versus 3.
Like, how does Complexity allow NAF just to walk out of ladder room with 5 players alive? Is no one spotting that? And then he catches Surreal off guard, tags him very low, and then they just...
Yeah, it forces him out of connector, yeah. Or deep into connector where he can't see anything. That's a good point, yeah.
That was the problem. Someone needed to keep an eye on that.
But no one did. No one kept an eye on it, Janko. We'll have to see whether or not it's going to be an adjustment, or there'll be adjustments for Complexity on their setups if they ever get the money to do so. You got dephh on the orb. What can he do with it? Where is he actually? He's over by... Oh, the Carrigan spot. In the middle of the train, the A yard. Optic just waiting for the coordination from the alley players. Nice. Oh, okay, I thought that was the transfer for the headshot, almost. Nicely done by NAF though. Ape's going to pepper away, but he will be discarded by NAF as well. So just leaving Surreal left alive, and there's not too much he can do. He has got Kevlar though, so if he can steal away a weapon and save it into the next round, that would be nice. That could be a good play to make.
It's the only play to make.
How did he get through there? Boom.
Just jump through the smoke.
Cheeky kill.
Easy life.
8-2. So Optic appeared to be in a good stride. Stanislaw has 0 frags actually so far for Optic, despite them having 8 rounds. That's kind of interesting. When will it be Stanislaw's time?
This round, then.
I know that Stanislaw is Launder's favorite player on Optic.
Why?
I have no idea.
Because is Stanislaw Canadian as well? Everyone's Canadian on that team, so yes.
The double AWP here for Complexity. That's the difference for their setup. Now they only have dephh in the B-bomb site. He's playing the kind of middle position, and from that spot you might... Okay, he's going a bit deeper actually. Spots the player high. That's Tarik. Easy fragging for Optic. Tarik just tapping away for days there. Awkward spot there on Ali, but it's not going to matter because the B-bomb site's been overrun. However, Optic could get tricky here because they haven't got the bomb just yet. Ooh, Complexity are just going to go save. So
it's almost like Optic wants to give a chance to Complexity to win a round by, you know, leaving the bomb behind and everything. But at this point, it's just people walking out of places, not being detected, and getting kills and control of a bomb site for their team. I mean, not really much that Optic did in that round. Just Tarik is gonna go and search for someone until he gets contact and gets a kill on the B player, and then on the rotating player as well.
Rotators.
I'm not really sure how that can happen. Like, the amount of miscommunication going on right now for Complexity is pretty depressing.
Do you feel depressed?
I do feel depressed, Dan. just people walking out of ladder and walking out upper and winning gun rounds. Is that Counter-Strike?
What would make you...
Stanislaw still has 0 kills. Now, at this point, I'm just cheering for him not to get a single kill and for them to win like 13-2 on T side.
That would be really weird, wouldn't it?
It would, but this is an ECS.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't think that I've ever seen that.
I don't think it ever happened, to be honest with you. Sounds extremely unlikely, as Optic is setting up for a set smoke execute. Carpet bombing the outer bomb site.
Alright, here's their time. mixwell. It's just like hands over his eyes up the ladder. Get wrecked, and all of a sudden, Optic have only 3 players
Stanislaw?
left. Oh my god, look at Tarik, he's warping everywhere. That's hilarious. Okay, Rush. Oh my god, Rush. 2 quick kills for Rush. 3 kills actually for Rush. Is he going to make the ace happen? He is against 2 players now, Surreal and dephh. The bomb is down on the train, so at least he's in position, but he looks at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that will be him dead in the round for complexity. 0 frag still for Stanislaw.
Yeah, he died again. If he didn't have an assist, he would actually be the James Bond when his team is leading 9-3. That's hilarious, Dan.
James Bond.
Flying potatoes.
Okay, so we've got mixwell going for the play into alley, looking for the pick. Is he going to get it? Because he will get faced, I think, by Uber. Potentially, he was just looking for info there. It's actually hilarious, Tarik warping around so much. It is quite funny. It won't be funny for them if they end up losing because of it, but... Oh my god. He's teleporting, look at that. It's like he's playing Tracer or something, just dashing everywhere.
What's Tracer?
From Overwatch.
What game is that, Dan? This is Counter-Strike. We do not talk about other FPS titles here.
Oh my god.
It's blasphemy.
Okay, right, games. Alright, we got Uber going in to the help position there to
Stanislaw is
find
dead.
NAF. That's what you care about. You should do play-by-play for Stanislaw's part of next round. So 2 players left of Optic Gaming. They've been unable to make any of their pick attempts successful. They've been walking into places. That's quite a sneaky catch there. And if mixwell can just delay now, he can create a spot for Rush because no one's looking for Rush. No one's looking for Rush. Easy first frag. Second kill comes just as easily. And that's a massive problem. Surreal misses his shot.
Misses the shot.
Rush kills everyone. Janko.
He didn't even shoulder peek. He just went for a wide peek.
Analyze this.
This is my idea of hell, Dan. Just when I was going to say Optic is making a mistake, they're going for execute instead of just letting people walk out of places. 2v4, Rush walks out of Ivy, of course.
Yeah, no one's looking.
Like, why would anyone watch Ivy?
Like 3 people were also looking at mixwell, basically, all at that one spot. So, a little bit suboptimal.
Just a bit.
Suboptimal.
Just a tad. And another round.
This is like
for complexity.
This is like weird because it gives you that same similar feeling to like when Complexity played SK yesterday, but Optic clearly are having like Tarik can't move. he can't partake in some of the rounds.
That was actually a 2v5.
Oh really? Oh
then
yeah.
Mixwell got the first top kill, and then Rush got the triple.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see this because I don't know how to explain this. I'm going to move on.
Try to use your words, please.
I will move on. I'll move forwards.
Oh no, Stanislaw! He can get the kill. Oh, but
he ran away. Is he still on 0?
He's still on 0.
Oh man.
0, 1, and 8. Trusty Stanislaw, never hunting for kills, playing smart, playing for his team. That's a true pro.
Well, I could be a pro. But if you don't have to get kills, I'm sure I can manage that.
Sounds like you don't have to. You know, just this particular case.
Sure.
Doesn't need to kill anyone.
Yeah, that's true. They're winning rounds. Look at Tarik go, man. He's loving it.
Sometimes you can be the MVP by planting the bomb, Dan.
That's true. That's true. I know the codes. Only one guy knows the code sometimes. I feel bad for Tarik. I've been that guy before.
The laggy guy?
Lagging everywhere, yeah. I remember back in the old days, there were some ISPs And it's specifically in certain countries, like I remember Belgium was one of them, where there's just like...
Stanislaw.
Oh no.
Can't. It's not his game, Dan. It's not his half. It's not his half. They're even gonna lose the round. Oh, it's tragic. It's tragic, Dan.
I couldn't even finish my story.
I know.
We'll
you
get there.
picked the wrong time. They were in a 3v4. The round was like close.
Oh, Janko.
Now you can talk.
Okay. I don't want to do that. I think it's...
Okay, never mind that.
We'll get back to it later on. Let's see what happens here. Obviously,
is everyone on his team going to be in double digits and he's going to have 0 kills? Oh, is he going for the BDP? Nope, just a smoke. He even has a Galil. Dan, it's happening. If you kill someone with a Galil, it's like worth 2 kills, basically. Should be worth 2 kills.
Yeah, he's warping around a lot as well.
That's just karma. Or something.
So the split comes in now for Optic Gaming. 2 through Ali. And they have 2 on Pop Dog, 1 on main as well. So the Ali players will be the ones to make first contact, which will start to split the defense. They get kills even better, but you see Ape's looking for the kills, but just as the push comes in from main, so NAF gets a good angle. Rush gets some kills, and there's only 2 players left to be fragged potentially by Stanislaw.
Bomb is left, of course.
Dream is real, Janko.
There it is! Oh no! Why?
The very last one. I knew it was going to happen, the very last one.
Why does this happen to me? dephh, of course, the UK player is going to ruin everything, as per usual. Even with the Galil. Even with the Galil.
Janko's in pain.
I'm in pain, Dan. That's the only thing I was looking forward to in this game, was him finishing the half with 0 kills and his team being up 11-4 with the inside of train. Yep. And now dephh has taken that away from me, Dan. He's taken it away. Now I want him to suffer, lose 16-4.
I'm sure he's suffered enough. He's played in the UKCS scene for long enough.
Then in the NACS scene.
He's suffered enough, Janko. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Well, it's time to go for the B play here for Complexity. Tarik is waiting. Oh, well, also lagging, as you can see. There comes an nade. Let's see if Tarik can get something done here. If he gets a moment of clarity with his connection. There's 1 kill. Rush able to do a lot of work there on the side. Tarik's still alive. Looks like he's not lagging too much right now, which is good for him.
Poor Rush. Gets 2 kills, starts reloading to fall back, jumps right into his death.
Sometimes that's how it goes. 12-4, Optic looking good to close this one out should nothing too terrible happen to their interwebs. One thing as well with the way anti-lag works in this game is that if you have just a high ping, it's pretty playable. But it's, if you have if you're dropping packets, that's the problem, because your computer's not getting sent data, and your computer's not sending data, specific bits of data as well. So that's when you get the warping.
CSGO networking with DDK.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. So we got Surreal there with where he's dead now. Uber, last man standing. Can he get some damage in for the team? Can't even get a bullet off there with the Deagle, unfortunately. So a cleanup there, very easy cleanup from Optic Gaming. Complexity are in a lot of trouble here. They've got no money. Optic looking very good to get the 14 rounds, and they're going to play economically. They won't rebuy any of their guns into, or upgrade them into superior rifles or what have you. They're going to stick to the SMG, Scout, 3 Famouses as well. And there's only Glocks to offer for Complexity. Oh, Stanislaw. He looked to be lagging quite severely there, I gotta say.
Yeah, Dan, just blame it on lag, like you always do. It's alright.
Oh, no bomb plant for Complexity. That would have been the play, really, was definitely for the bomb plant. But not to be this time, 14-4. This is a fast one, Janko. It's a
fast one is a good one, Dan.
It's 25 to the hour. Our hour is midnight. So yeah, easy round for Optic Gaming. Complexity have the AKs. They got the full utility in this round. Setting up the A set smokes. Are they going to go in with them? We have a nice forward setup here from Optic, which is really nice. And it makes a lot of sense. If you have the Famouses, you want to play them close, because at ranges they don't have all that much in advantages. dephh with the spray down. I have to say, I love the play from Optic there. They got the forward Molotov and everything, but the great positioning from dephh was something they did not foresee, and now it's down to NAF and mixwell. Double orbs against 4 players. Can they do it? NAF's position is pretty good. Always got a lot of players to worry about. Misses the first flick. Problems now, just mixwell in a 1 versus 3. Actually, 1 versus 4 technically. He already picked up 1 kill. In fact, he's picked up 2 kills, so if he wins this round, he's on for the ace. There's the third one. Mixwell is dangerous. Oh my god, he's so quick, but he misses that shot, and that will be the last shot in the round for him. 14-5, Complexity bringing another round to the table. And there is money for Optic to get another buy-in, though. If dephh was not standing there, I think the round is probably lost.
Don't know how they don't check that or clear it. I mean, it's a pretty common spot to be in if they want to go for that aggressive push.
They did have a forward Molotov as a response, but we're gonna hold that fort now. We got kill coming in from Rush. Good damage onto Ape, down to 10 HP. Picks up the AK. That was lost. Mixwell goes in. He's found himself an M4 and a player. And that was strange.
That was cheeky.
So now Complexity is setting up an A split potentially. Android is the playmaker here from Ali, looking to get distraction. Some distraction onto the team. Oh, doesn't. I'm not able to take down Tarik. That's really important. It's much easier for the CTs now. Surreal still working on the pressure there from Ali, and the rest of his teammates start to move through A main. Big play to be made here by NAF. If he can get something done, he doesn't. Now it's all on Tarik. He's been lagging quite severely for so long, but he manages to get himself a 2k there, leaving just Surreal with the AK, and in comes Stanislaw, no less, to finish him off.
Yeah, well, when it counts then, when it counts, when it's actually needed, that's when Stanislaw kicks into higher gear. All the clean rounds, not necessary for him to show up. This one, just to reset Complexity, he's there to close it out.
He is indeed.
Complexity is now left with a weak Tech 9 by Ape on the Deagle. Seems like they're going for an outer execute. The smokes. It's good to be the Tech 9s, you can flash through, go for the close range battles. That's the best you can hope for, but missed smokes do not help that. That definitely does not help it. This is going to be a bloodbath now.
Oh my, oh my. In they go. Mixwell's just standing on the train. He's like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Misses the first shot, though. That's not a good sign for Mixwell. Oh, and a second one as well. Not like him, and he has teammates to back him up, though. That's one thing. Hits the no-scope, of course. Of course. 2 players oncoming, but quickly dispatches. CT's all over the place. Lots of damage done, but the round will not be won. 16-5, and Complexity are done. So they have another map to go to, but yeah, there was nothing going on there for them.
Not really.
There's not really much of anything going on.
They didn't even have to face 5 players then, only 4. Stanislaw was chilling, helping his team, doing the support work, throwing the nades, planting the bombs. Not even needed to get the kills. Maybe if he tried to just walk out somewhere, maybe he would have gotten some kills as well.
Okay, well, Complexity, they have one more map against Optic. I don't have high hopes for them, if I'm honest, after that display. So, I mean, that was one of Optic's strongest maps. We'll have to see. We'll see you guys after the break. And I guess that game is scheduled to start in 20 minutes, but the players will probably try to get that going as soon as possible. So, yeah, we'll be a little bit earlier. So we'll see you back here soon.